Hello, this is Transformers fan G138, and this is my video review of Transformers Prime First Edition Bumblebee. And first off, I'd like to say this is a whole lot better than the really bad Robots in Disguise version. And I'll get into a little bit of comparison after. But, this guy primarily display in robot mode just because he's that much better than the other one. So, unfortunately, the one downside of this versus this one is he only comes with one blaster. However, if you have two of this guy, you can use a second blaster. Like I have the New York Comic Con version, so I mean the plastics aren't identical, but they are extremely close to the point where you really can't tell in the light I'm in right now. So yeah, he rolls nice. Not really rolling quite well because my desk is oddly enough at a slant, but it rolls nice. It is low to the ground like the others, but, you know, that's kind of commonplace for Transformers nowadays. So, he's got a lot of paint apps. There's way more paint apps on this versus the regular Transformers Prime Edition. For one, he's got these orange signal lights painted, as well as the back lights painted, as well as a ton in robot mode. You can kind of see that a little bit here on the bottom side. Now, honestly, a side-by-side comparison between these two, now I'll pick up the camera here, but you can really see that they're different sizes. Hugely. Like, if I line up the back wheels, I can just look at the difference. As well as the paint apps themselves are different. On the regular Prime toy that's out on retail right now, these are slanted, they're different, like these come all the way back, those go forward. There's an Autobot symbol on this one, there is not an Autobot symbol on this one. The engine block has the hole in the top where the engine block is covered on this one. So yeah, there's a huge amount of differences, plus no tail lights painted and no signal lights. So, oops, let me just grab that and I will get back to reviewing this guy. So, there. Yeah, oh, and the wheel rims are painted. No wheel rims painted. So, basic comparison. This is about the size of a normal deluxe class Transformer. Like, if I give a comparison between these guys here. This guy's a little bit longer than a normal one, so I'm going to grab a side swipe here. And Sideswipe, Bumblebee is supposed to be a little bit smaller, but the wheels line up identically. Like, the wheels are evenly spaced there. So, you can tell that this is the right size for a deluxe class. Where they seem to have downsized everything, and this seems to be made really cheaply, where this one seems to be like a quality deluxe action figure that was not cheaply made. I noticed it in the Voyager classes too. The Voyager classes are way smaller now too, which is kind of disappointing because some of them don't even stand as tall as the deluxe. Figure that one out, right? So I'm going to go ahead and get this guy in robot mode and show him off some more because he's actually quite awesome. And here he is in robot mode, and he is fantastic. So, I'll do articulation first, because that's my least favorite. He's got movement down here in the foot. The foot is actually two pieces. It does rotate here, which is kind of inconvenient. Oh, no, never mind. It doesn't snap into place. I wish it did, but it doesn't. Not quite. So, you do have some movement there. It's kind of a hindrance versus a posability option. Then he's got a hinged knee, which is not quite 90 degrees, but you can still get some pretty cool posability out of that. He's got ball and socket joint hips, as well as a swivel built in there, so you can definitely put him in some cool poses. He does not have a waist swivel, so that's unfortunate. His hands are not molded directly on, so they do have a little bit of a thing. They're hinged, so you don't have any real wrist movement. But it also has a ball and socket joint here at the elbow, as well as a swivel built right into the arm, which the other one didn't have. The RID version didn't have. So that's cool. The arm itself looks way more accurate to the show. The upper arms are much better. Like, these are actually transforming parts rather than just molded plastic. So that's nice. Like, like the wheel is literally encapsulated like it should be, instead of just being like one-sided. So this definitely looks a lot more show accurate, and for the most part, the the first edition toys were. So his wings, people keep complaining about his wings sit too low. I think they're perfectly fine. And realistically, if you're having trouble getting them out, so because some people are having difficulties early on, not being able to get them out beyond like here. But there's actually 2 hinges in there. Like when I first got mine, it was very stuck in there. If you just move it around a little bit, it becomes a little bit looser and much easier to display in your wing mode. So that's nice. There's so he's pretty cool. And again, he's got an Autobot symbol. Where are all the insignias on the Robots in Disguise Deluxe Revealers? They're nowhere to be found. You see an Autobot symbol on here? I don't. Even in robot mode. Maybe the repack of these, when they do a new version of the packaging, they'll have the Autobot logo on it, but I doubt it. Wishful thinking on my part. The only one that seems to have it is Viacon. And that's only because it's molded in. So this has, it comes with one of his cannons. Only one, unfortunately. That's the one downside of this whole thing. So you do have that. If you choose to get 2 of these, because this one is the only one still available. He's not unsturdy. That was just me knocking him over. In case you're wondering about that. It's just me and my clumsiness. So, if he is still available on Hasbro, I believe, HasbroToyShop.com, if you're still interested in getting them. Again, YouTube, that is not a paid advertisement. I'm just trying to help some Transformer fans out if they want a first edition Bumblebee. Big Bad Toy Store also has it, so that's nice. I happen to have the San Diego Comic-Con, no, not San Diego. I keep saying San Diego Comic-Con, but it's not. It's the New York Comic-Con Bumblebee and RC 2-pack, and he comes with the same gun. I keep him in taxi mode, you know, because I'm not quite a fan of the orange. I got it for the RC. But he comes with an almost identical gun. It's actually the same gun, it's just slightly different plastic. It's so tiny difference that you can't tell at all, unless you really looked at it, like under a microscope looked at it. No, not really, but so you can have him dual wield these guns. I'm not sure, I have not tried with these guns yet, so let's do a little experiment. And simple answer is you can, but they look kind of weird. They kind of stick up off the arm. So you can use the regular Bumblebee's guns. Kind of weird looking, but from what I've heard, you cannot use these on the ones that come with this guy on this one. Something about the peg being too small, but whatever. I don't think... no, they don't fit in his hand either, so if you want to hand wield it, yeah, get the other one. But he's still available. This is the only Transformers Prime toy other than the 2-pack that's still available. I would recommend getting one or the other, or both, the 2-pack and this, because it's worth it. It's much, 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 much better than this one. I got this one because I ordered the set 4 of the first wave, and I took one look at this guy and threw him aside. I'm like, yeah, no. Went online and ordered this guy. So, really mad that they canceled this line, because I would have liked the other first editions. Like, top on my list to get is RC. Although I'm going to a comic show this weekend, so hopefully I can find one. There's a Transformer dude there that sells things, so that's cool. Yep. And that concludes my video review on Transformers Prime First Edition Bumblebee. Thanks for watching.